Previously on Canada's Next Top Model, the girls get physical. And while Cori can't handle the bike, she steps up to the pole and wins her first challenge. During a one-on-one chat with me, Mo and Tia dish the dirt, and Tara reveals her softer side.
It's just really hard to, face that reality.
At a gravity-defying photo shoot, Sinead and Rebecca fly high, while Mo and Tia plummet to the bottom of the pack.
Right now, girlfriend, you look like a scared ostrich.
In judging, Tara's brought down to earth.
Your dance training really worked horribly against you.
But it's Mo who's bounced from the competition. 5 girls remain. Who will be eliminated tonight?
Where's everybody else?
I love it.
I've got a little piece of advice for you girls, and I've been saying it all along. Sometimes to get to the top, you have to find your own way. You have to know how to impress and bring a sense of direction.
Oh, go-sees! Go-sees.
5 of us. Oh, my God, there is 5 of us. Ah!
Hello. Hi. I love it how you girls all roll in like divas with the glasses on and everything. You guys are sitting in Sutherland Models. And I want to introduce you to Carol and Brandon.
My name's Carol Reynolds. I'm the agency director here at Sutherland. And we are the people who will be sending you out on go-sees, developing your book, working with you on your look and your image, and sending you out for jobs.
I think you pretty much figured out what you're doing today, you know? What is it?
Go-sees.
That's right. Now, I got a little twist for you today. You guys are gonna be drawing straws because you're gonna be going out in pairs and one girl on her own. You guys are all gonna be given maps, and it's up to you guys to manage your time and present yourselves to the clients.
I'm by myself. I think it would have sucked to go by myself.
Rebecca, you have to be back here by 3. The rest of you have to be back here by 4. If you do not make it back on time, you're going to be disqualified from this challenge. Your time starts right now.
Tara doesn't smile as much as I'd like her to do, and she just kind of always has that mean look to her, and it feels like she thinks she's better than all of us.
Cori acts like she's 15, and it's driving me mental.
They are either gonna bond or they are gonna kill each other.
Basically, the challenge for the day was to go to the go-sees, and we had to draw sticks, and the one with the shortest stick had to go on her own. I obviously picked the shortest one. Thank you.
Now, Rebecca is someone I would definitely cast because all through with attitude, with the way her body type, the way she fit the clothes, she was exactly the kind of girl that I would probably hire. She had unbelievable personality. I loved the way she walked in and presented herself. She took direction really well.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. You guys have a good day, okay? Bye.
The only thing I'm worried about is your personality's gonna outshine mine. I'll have to go right after you, or you'll go right after me, and I'll be like...
At Doll Factory by Damsels, we look for fun, flirty girls with attitude who know how to rock it. And Tia had a lot of personality. She had a figure that we love. She's very curvy. She's got great hips. She's very cute. Sinead,
she's a little smaller figure than we would normally look for, a little straighter than we would look for in a model. We look for curvy. But she was very cute.
Well, charge of those because this one, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't
looked at it yet? Okay, go ahead. Just let me know because she'd lose her head if it wasn't screwed on.
Did you hear that?
It's just, I didn't mean it like that.
That went pretty good, I think. I had a good time with them.
Yeah, except for you demeaning me.
I didn't mean to. Can we just please put that behind me? I didn't mean to,
you did. I was with Cori. She basically just followed me around.
What number is it? I was so happy I wasn't by myself because I am so not good with following maps or taking directions. Did we go the wrong way?
It's gonna be okay.
Hello. Hi.
I'm designer Ann Hahn. Tara Marie. Yeah. I liked Tara when she walked in. She seemed really professional. Only thing is, I tend to not cast models that are that tall because with even 3-inch or 4-inch heels, they're way too Amazon. What I find with Cori, she needed to relax when she did her walk. She didn't really know what to do with her hands. Even when she was turning, she kind of just kept it around her body.
Nice. Were they still alive?
No, they weren't, but they stunk bad.
She's really a B model.
1122 Queen Street East. I am Rebecca Hardy.
She walked in, it was like, boom, there was no question that that's the model. She was like, shook her hands, was really confident, sort of authoritative.
She had a really great figure, really nice walk. She knew how to work it.
We walked down to the second, and it was an acting audition, which was a total surprise.
It's not. No. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Let's try one more time.
No. I think that it's cool that you're a mountain climber and that you work out every day.
And you were on stage with Coldplay, but you're just not my type.
We went to see Ramones and Partners, and they tried Burke's jewelry on us.
Sinead, I found that she had magnetic personality.
Thank you.
Really outgoing and animated. Tia, I found her very assertive and grounded. Her look to me is very editorial, and I think we are looking for someone who's more approachable.
I love jewelry. I'm Jewish. They had me put on a cross.
Shorter and this longer.
It was the cross.
Okay.
I'm from a small town, so Tara actually taught me how to hail a cab today. I don't want to go myself because I'm scared I'd get lost.
You would get lost.
Cori, she will complain nonstop about anything, and she whines.
It smells. My ears are cold. Ah! Those birds creep me out. My heels are starting to hurt. It's so cold.
We took a cab to the fashion magazine headquarters, and we talked to one of the photographers and one of the directors there.
Cori had a nice presence. That said, if you're going to be extremely critical, we noticed that her eyes were a little bit closer together, but she does photograph very well. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Tara's amazing. She's a 6-foot Glamazonian model. She's got beautiful skin, great body, and she knows that she has a great figure. One of the weaknesses, I think, is when you do see shots that are a little bit more staged, such as the beauty shots, she just stiffens up a little bit.
I felt really good about that one.
Yeah, just the quickest way is awesome. I'm gonna trust you. You're the man, okay?
Rebecca was great. Great look. Loved her hair. She was by far the best out of all the models that I saw.
Tara, she seemed very unpolished. Her overall appearance was a little sloppy.
But I loved her interpretation of when we said, you know, playful, sexy, the best almost. She did like kind of a little look over her shoulder, a little kick. She has a rock, smoking hard body.
Cori looked very small town to us.
Like the prettiest girl in Sudbury.
Grab a taxi and go to this one.
I've already been there.
Are they nice?
I had to go A, B, C, D.
You don't have to do them in order.
We don't?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
Are you serious? We don't have to do them in order? So Jay said that I should start at point A, the other group start at point B, and the other group start at point C. So I figured that we would go in order so that none of us would be, like, at the same place at the same time. And you guys haven't been doing them in order?
No, we didn't know we had to do them in order. We did them in order? That's so stupid. They're so far apart.
I thought that was the point. I'm just wondering if I have time to be here. Basically, the challenge for the day was to go to the go-sees, and the locations were marked like A, B, C, D, E, F. I went in the order that, like, A, B, C, D.
You don't have to do them in order.
We don't? Are you serious? We don't have to do them in order?
We haven't been doing them in order.
I'm just wondering if I have time to be here. So, I don't know, I was really upset. Seriously, I'm like insane rush right now. Hello.
Hello, Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Okay, you made it back 6 minutes early.
I loved Cori. Initially, she was very, very shy when she walked in, but very sweet, and without second, she opened up herself and became very, very relaxed.
How do I look?
And action.
No, I think it's great that, you know, you're a mountain climber and that you work out every day and that you were on stage with Coldplay, but you're just not my type.
Coldplay, remember? I told you.
No, they're wannabe indie. Sorry. What time is it?
I don't know.
We're not gonna make the next one.
All right, so you guys were about 16 minutes early, so that's good. You made it back.
I thought we had to be back at 4.
I thought it was 4:30.
You have to be back here by 3. The rest of you have to be back here by 4.
But didn't they say 3 in person? And 4 in person?
Exactly. Back in the nick of time, like literally 2 minutes left.
It turns out I was right.
Did you guys make all your appointments?
Yep.
I missed one.
Good.
You missed 2. Sinead and Tia, you missed 1 appointment.
Each appointment is important, so the girls really need to understand that this is a business and you can't just skip a go-see.
Burks is giving the prize for today's challenge. Nice blue box. We love a blue box. This is gold. This is real. This is worth about $5,000. And this is a perfect example of when you're a top model and you're out there working, you can buy yourself something just like this. But today, one of you, based on your evaluations, this challenge, are gonna walk away with this ring. All right, so now we're essentially gonna go by the math, because at each appointment, you girls were all graded by the person casting you in 6 different categories. They were appearance, book, your personality, your presentation, your suitability for their brand, and your walk. So I'm gonna go in the order from the worst score to the highest score, okay? Probably no surprise, Rebecca, you were in 5th place. And that's really kind of sad because you rated on the high side, and I wonder what would have happened if you'd made those 2 appointments. In 4th place was Tia. And I think that had to do with the fact that you were even across the board, but then you missed that 1 appointment, and that really affected your score. In 3rd place, Tara, you were just above average, but you made all your appointments. So who does that leave? It leaves Cori and Sinead sitting on either end over there. Cori, you made all your appointments. You were with Tara, and you scored high, but then overall, there were definitely some low points, really low. Sinead, you were with Tia, so you missed the same appointment, and your marks were on the high side, like Rebecca's, but then again, that appointment loss probably affected your overall score. Looks like next time, Sinead, you might want to make all your appointments. Guess who's wearing the bling, Cori?
Oh. No way!
This is yours.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I wasn't really bummed. I was just like,
Cori won the challenge and she won a ring. I'm not pissed off about that. I'm pissed off because I know that if I went to the 2 other places, I would have got positive feedback and I would have won a challenge. Winning something like a ring or a watch or something like that is important to me, but showing them that I can win a challenge is important to me. At least it wasn't like, yeah, you killed it, but you screwed up the instructions and failed miserably. But it is fair because I didn't follow the instructions properly. I can't even boil an egg right.
I really helped Cori win, and it sort of doesn't give me that edge on the competition anymore, and she already is way up there.
She needed me so badly
Yeah,
in
that's
that
what I heard.
situation. She won it because of
If it wasn't for me, she would not have won. And I think everyone knows that.
I think Tara had, like, even though she didn't come in last, I think she had some pretty harsh criticism. I honestly would rather suck than be called average.
I've never been average in my life. I've either been really f***ing horrible, so bad that no one's my friend, or really f***ing good. I've never been average, and it hurts my heart.
You're not average.
Thank you.
Your boobs are way above it.
Now, it should be noted that a top model schedule can be very demanding. Life's good if you can learn to multitask. Be ready at 6 a.m.
Jay told me he was really happy that I had won the challenge because it shows that I'm using my confidence. He's so nice, and I'm starting to feel way more comfortable around him.
The whole thing with Cori is that she actually acts like she's ready to sell her soul to Jay Manuel to win Canada's Next Top Model.
And then Jay asks her a question, and she goes, yes. And the eyes open like this, and they get all blinky, and the eyebrows go up to here, and a smile goes on her face, and she gets his accent. She's like, I know, and I totally had a great time. Didn't you, Jay? Let's be friends forever. And it's her TV face, and all of us notice it, but hers is so extreme that we think it's a little brown-nosing action going on.
Hey, Jay.
I mean, every time she comes around, Judge, she acts perfectly normal. Not at all how she acts with us, because as soon as she sees us, she's like, oh, I don't like that. Picky, I hate everyone. I just want to read. But if it's Jay, oh, I would love to do that.
And she's just split personality completely and utterly.
Good morning, girls. How are we? Good. Wow, only 5 of you girls left. Today, you girls are going to be modeling the new chocolate cell phones by LG. Do you know what you girls will be wearing today?
No.
Sexy, provocative lingerie.
Ooh.
And I have an amazing photographer for you girls today. Someone you may know, and if the weather is cold here, maybe he'll warm you up. Let's bring out the noted photographer himself.
From behind the door came Nigel Barker, and all the girls were just extremely excited. I don't think anyone could believe it was him.
Oh my gosh, when I saw that Nigel was going to be our photographer, I was like at a loss for words. It's just so exciting.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good.
What's important for me in a shoot like this is that you guys get into character. So what I really want from you today is to imagine that you are like a secret operative, a Bond girl, escaping for a moment from a sort of steamy bedroom scene. So looking sexy, looking hot.
And if you're cold, just look at Nigel. He'll heat you up. All right?
All girls think that Nigel's the bomb.
When we were in hair and makeup, 2 big Great Dane dogs came running in, and Ninalowo told us that they would also be in our photo with us.
In heels, being pulled down a street by 2 ginormous dogs.
Girl, I'm giving you blasts, honey. Hey, you're so... Girl, don't have me pass out. Look at you.
I was a little worried about this shot just because last shoot was just, like, horrible.
Control that dog, Tia. Put the arm down. Working. Feel it. Tia, eyes over at Nigel, like really seductively rough. Strong. You got 5 more frames.
Frames, you already got it. Let's do something fun. I know it was something fun.
I had, like, 5 frames left, and he said, just have fun with the dog. And she licked my bum.
You can come off the phone now.
Overall, to help Tia, she needs to really learn. She has a really large and kind of full mouth, and she has a tendency to keep it open like she's catching flies.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Mama.
I'm really excited to work with Nigel, and he's an amazing photographer. There's a lot of things to think about. You know, not only is it like whole body and face, it's cold out and you're working with dogs and you've got to advertise a phone and it's freezing.
Suffer for the beauty, baby. What do you... No, you're not peeing like a dog. Put the leg down, baby. What? Sexy. Oh, that's it, baby. Work it, Sinead. That's it. Like that. Work it, baby, strong. It's hot, baby.
It is hot in here.
Sell that phone, baby.
That's good, just like that.
Gorgeous. Give me the money shot. That's it, Sinead.
You got it.
Hey, that was good.
Thank you.
Since we are getting down to a very small group of us, everything you do counts.
Are you feeling hot?
Yeah, especially next to you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, this thing is already footing with the photographer.
Well, that was great. Beautiful.
It was a little rough at the beginning, but then once you get into it, you know you got to do the shot and just go for it. So you kind of think about that and think this is an opportunity of a lifetime.
That's great, that's it. Awesome. You know what I love? You're listening, you're taking it on board, and you're making it your own. So far, very good.
Very good.
She took control of the scenario, she listened to what we had to say, and she made it work. I was very impressed with her, I got excited, and that's what you want everyone to do. You want to inspire the entire crew.
Let's see what we got here.
A model inspires the photographer, the stylist, the makeup, the hair, the whole picture comes alive. And look, even the dog behaved himself. Darling.
Tara came on set, and she embodies, you know, retro Bridget Nielsen. She's 6 feet tall. She has an awesomely muscular but lean and sexy body. She's giving you the Tyra Banks racks. I mean, come on. She should have worked this shoot better than anyone. Drop the coat. Bring in the puppy. Bring in puppy. Walk in the runway. That's it. Feel it. Just shake it out and bring it strong. I want you strong.
Really work it. I want to see some action now.
Now lean back. Lean back. That's it. That's it. Tara, move the hair. Work the clothes. You got to work every element. Look at the body. Don't over-curve the legs. It's looking a little curvaceous in all the wrong ways. The problem with Tara is she still has this blank face. If Tara does not get a great shot today, this may be her final photo shoot.
All righty, hon.
I can't use the black phone, Cori. Now, remember, you're gonna work your dog. You're gonna be looking off. You're a private agent. It's kind of like the Charlie's Angels, baby, and I'm your Bosley, okay?
You're her Watley?
Bosley, baby, Bosley.
The dog was so strong, and it was hard because it would actually, like, pull me forward, and I couldn't hold it back.
Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa.
A few times the dog got out of its collar and kind of ran away.
Okay, kids, let's do this.
Cori, stronger. That's it. Pull, lean back, Cori. Watch the leg placement. Good, Cori, that's gorgeous, Cori, right there. The body's genius. Good, Cori, she's gonna pull, now lean back.
And let her pull, let her pull, go for it. When she pulls, step back, let her pull, take it.
Right.
Angle.
You're looking too soft, angry. Give me, that's not angry, give me angry.
Not too crazy eyes, just keep your eyes up.
That's it, Cori, angry, don't smirk. Good, Cori, excellent. One more, Cori, make it the best. Great, got it.
Cori's one of those girls that the guys love. Very cute, killer body. That being said, I was probably most disappointed by her.
She just looks like a lost puppy, you know, in the playground.
I've been very impressed by your final 5 girls. I would say that, you know, these girls stand up against any bunch of 5 girls I've ever seen in any competition I've ever worked in.
We have something! Please join me for dinner at 7. Arrive in style. Nigel, XOXO.
Cori is freaking out.
Nigel Barker is...
She thinks that this is a make it or break it kind of situation.
He's so...
I think it's gonna show up on her face that she's very starstruck, and I hate when people make a fool of themselves. Crossing her fingers she doesn't, because it's just so awkward to watch.
I hope my shoe went well today.
Me too. I was trying to impress Nigel so bad.
It's really crazy. I don't think it's really hit me that we have to meet Nigel for dinner. But we're kind of nervous because we don't really know what to wear. So that's like the main concern.
Try that on. Trust me, the chest stretches out. How about mine? Should I wear this? I feel like a bit of a tart.
No, it goes with personality. You're sort of hurt.
I'm extremely excited and nervous a bit, too. I want to make sure I look good.
I think it's gonna show up on her face that she's very starstruck, and it's gonna be a little uncomfortable for the people that are watching. I feel a little bad for her in a way, because she's freaking out, and she just took a chill pill, you know? She'd be able to think straight.
What are you doing?
Now I'm waiting for privacy so I can let go of my boobs.
There can't be privacy when there's
No, I know. That's why I'm waiting for you guys to finish.
Well, I'm gonna be in here for a while. Look at all the shit on my face.
Why are you so mad?
I'm not.
Oh, okay,
Because I
Oh, God. Do you have makeup removers?
Yeah. Me?
I need those Olay things, like...
We have no more Olay dailies. How am I gonna get my makeup off? No, that's not good enough. I need to get this makeup off. What am I gonna wear, you know?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
What?
I don't know how to do my hair, my face, and...
Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I don't know, like, people complaining all the time and stuff like this is just a little out of control.
I'm really nervous. I want to make sure I look perfect.
She started crying in the car when she found out that we were having Indian food, which, you know, it was just so, I don't want to say pathetic.
I'm more of like an American type food girl. Like, I like Caesar salad and pasta and steak and things like that. So I was hoping maybe we'd go to an Italian restaurant.
So we meet again. How are ya?
When we went in, I got to sit beside him.
So I'm an Anglo-East Asian. My mother comes from a beautiful little island called Sri Lanka. And this is about as close as we can get right now to the kind of food we get down there. But it's very exotic, rich colors, exotic flavors, a feast for your eyes, if nothing else. Is everybody comfortable with this kind of thing, this kind of food?
I've honestly never eaten Indian food before.
Once again, look, she did that little buttering up thing, you know. I haven't tried Indian food before, where before she's like, it's gross.
One of the things about the modeling industry is that you're going to be traveling all over the world, you know, and you're going to mix with clients who they're going to give you food and wine and dine you. And a part of that is enjoying the experience, but also not insulting the people you're with. Diplomacy plays a huge role in this industry. Let's dig in. I'll have one. Sure, they are rather good, aren't they? These are going to be particularly good, by the way.
He got me to try all the different foods, like a big scoop of like everything that was on the table. So I tried all of them, but I couldn't. I just couldn't finish my plate. Great.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, thank you.
Having dinner with Nigel was actually so much fun. Watching Cori choke down the food and he just kept giving her more and more food, and it was just hilarious to watch.
A little bit of potato.
You know, I really did like this. Little spicy for my taste.
How are you doing with the spice level?
It's actually pretty good. I never eat spicy food, but I'm actually liking this a lot.
I see a lot of people giggling over there. Why is that?
Because I'm an extremely picky eater.
Are you?
I'm just shocked. I'm for sure thinking that you're just like spitting it out under the table or something. I've never seen you eat something so different before. She had her first cheeseburger like last week.
You were very clever. It's like I'll have everything that comes along, and I'm gonna be like, the old shuffle on the plate. She's very diplomatic.
To be honest, I had a stomach ache after, so. When we got home from dinner, I actually made myself 2 hard-boiled eggs and toast because I was still hungry.
Do your parents ever have cheeseburgers and you just don't eat them? Like, what made you decide one day that you were never gonna try it?
Because it looks yucky. I don't like orange cheese.
No, that's processed. I meant real cheese.
I know, I don't like orange.
I'm nervous about tomorrow, but I'm still confident. Confident in tomorrow. And I really hope I don't go home. I don't want to go home. I don't think I will go home, but you never know.
You need your A game. I know this is the hard part.
I'm so tired of this shit and these people.
I know that. But you've come this far.
I know.
You know, you've come this far. You know, you can't give up now. You can't give in now.
But what if I just want to be a dancer?
Honey.
Okay.
So you focus up. Instead of thinking, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. Right now, today, you're doing this competition.
Today, you're meeting with the judges, and that means Only 4 of you are going to continue on in hopes of becoming Canada's next top model.
I'm a little nervous about today because we haven't seen our photos and you never know how you really did.
I'm really confident walking in today, but I'm still a little scared because I could be going home today and it could just be all over, you know? This whole experience could end today.
Well, good evening, ladies.
Hi.
Hi. This week was a really busy week for you all because you were out there in the world of fashion working on your own. So let's talk about our amazing prizes. A modeling contract with top agency Sutherland Models, where you were this week. An editorial spread in Fashion Magazine. And then you know the third one, a $100,000 modeling contract with P&G Beauty, makers of Venus Breeze and Olay. So I think tonight's gonna be a pretty interesting judging, mostly due to our very knowledgeable and entertaining judges. First, acclaimed celebrity and fashion photographer, Mr. Wit himself, Mr. Paul Alexander.
Good evening, ladies. How are you tonight?
Who's that, Sean Connery?
I hope so.
Oh, okay, a little Sean Connery. International supermodel, Miss Yasmin Warsame.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Fashion journalist and editor, and truly my mentor and muse, Ms. Jeannie Becker.
Hi, girls. Great to see you again.
And then your guest judge this week, he's really, truly a special guest and no stranger to the top model family, renowned photographer and my fellow judge from America's Next Top Model, Nigel Barker.
Good evening, ladies.
Now it's time for your individual evaluations, and Tia, you're up first. Tia, this week you had the wonderful opportunity to shoot with Mr. Nigel Barker himself. And you were doing a shoot for the LG chocolate phone. Let's take a look at your best shot. I love this.
Oh, that's
Can we go into a close-up? I want to see what her face is doing. It doesn't even look like Tia. And I haven't seen this kind of attitude in any of your shots.
So perhaps we need to strip her down and give her a wig every time she goes out. But if you can take that sophistication, but still be able to smile, concentrate, and look a little more gentle, that's the power.
Well, Nalay had some comments for you, and his negative really is that you need to give this every time, and that you have to be careful when your mouth is open, because in a lot of the shots, your mouth was almost too wide open. Okay, thanks, Tia.
Thank you very much.
Tara, you're next. So you had an opportunity to shoot with Nigel as well, and let's take a look at your best shot.
Okay.
I'm shocked yet again. Why is it that in every photograph, your legs are kind of hesitant? They're never really committing to a stance.
You're wearing the sexiest outfit imaginable, but I'm not really feeling a sexy kind of vibe there. The pose isn't necessarily sexy.
You start to think too much and you overprocess it and you lose yourself. You lose your body, you lose the whole point to it.
People are gonna say, can she really do it? She's got the look and she might have a walk, but does she have the presence?
I was really trying to think that I was a Bond girl or Alias, and I was just going back, and it's just not coming through.
Use that emotion to bring strength. Harness it. Oh, I'm fighting back. Oh, so you kick back just as hard and just as powerfully as you're feeling that emotion right now. Thanks, Tara. Well, Sinead, you're next. Let's take a look at your best shot. Whoa, that is a really dynamic shot.
The body shapes, how you have your hips opposing the shoulders, brilliant.
Can we zoom in? That's a side of Sinead I do not know at all.
She was standing there holding that dog saying, you think that I'm holding this big bitch here? I'm the bitch on the phone.
But you know, if we go all the way back to week 1, I think the big negative that we had overall was we loved your face, but you looked extremely uncomfortable with your body. Here, there's a very confident stance that you're showing us. So let's hear what Ninalowo had to say. He said that you had a great shot. He still feels at the essence and core of who you are, you don't believe you're a top model. So if you don't feel you're ready for it, when will you be ready? Because there's only 4 girls standing behind you. Okay. Well, thanks, Sinead.
Thank you.
Okay, Cori, you're next. So, Cori, you were the challenge winner this week at the Go Sees. Surprising victory. Show them your prize, your little piece of bling there.
That's a beautiful chunk of cha-cha-cha.
Very real. Nice. So you also shot with Nigel for the LG chocolate phone, and let's take a look at your best shot.
It was very cold in this moment. And what was very interesting is because I'd never met her before. So I had no idea about this timid little thing. And she came out there with this little wig on, her eyes were going off to the side and over here, you know, she's very into it. But what you have to be careful of is that your eyes are so expressive.
Yeah.
Quite often, you look crazy.
Okay.
Her face has intrigue. It's like she just heard a noise. What's over there? And I'm like, I want to know what's going on.
But she might have just heard a noise.
It's Ninalowo saying, honey, stand up straight. Honey, put your arm down. What are you doing? Oh, my God, what's the dog doing? Someone call the dog. Stella? Stella?
All right, well, thanks, Cori.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Rebecca, last but not least. Now, I say last but not least, but you were truly last place in the challenge this week. But if I look at the places you went, you scored the highest against every other girl at those places. So if you had made it to your other 2 appointments, most likely you would have won. All right, well, let's take a look at the shoot you did with Nigel, your best shot.
Yeah, this was a good one.
It looks like the dog is scared of her, like, I'm in control. I like that. Can we see close?
And look at that, the only one who held the phone.
Sassy, man.
This is actually
absolutely stunning.
Rebecca, you totally took control of this picture. And this was a great one, not just of you, but of the dog, of the background, of the phone. This was a true ad, and this is what I would lead the LG ad campaign with.
You helped elevate it to the next level. Okay, thanks, Rebecca. We're down to the final 5 girls, and we really need to know everything we can about all of you. Week after week, you guys come in and you give us pageant Barbie dolls. So that's why I'm asking this question. What do you think is the biggest misconception we have about one of the girls?
Sinead. So quiet in front of you all, but
She is actually such a funny and silly person.
She's not a pushover at all.
Tia, as you know, like, she talks a lot, and, like, she's one of the greatest people I've ever met.
I think that maybe, like, I'm gonna just flip it around. I've been politically correct the whole time in this competition, and maybe with Cori, sometimes she puts on this smiling face. Maybe you take the fakeness as that she's being sincere, but I see it as fake.
I'm gonna have to agree with Rebecca and take it one step further about Cori. She always, like, if I'm eating something she doesn't like, she goes, ew, that's gross. And sometimes she says things that are just really inappropriate.
Does Cori not want to clear up the misconception?
I don't know if I can bring myself to talk, because when I'm really upset, I hyperventilate. Sorry.
I think we have a lot to digest. I'm going to ask you all to leave the room. It's time for the judges to deliberate. And when I call you back in, I will let you know which one of you is going to be eliminated.
So are we getting rid of today?
That is the question.
That is the question.
Well, guys, clearly there's a lot to discuss here. There's a lot going on. We're starting to know the girls here.
Getting a taste of their personality a little bit for the first time, I think.
So, Cori.
As I've said many times, I think Cori is an exquisite girl. I think she's just beautiful. I love her face. Obviously, though, her confidence is a big question mark.
Rebecca.
I can't find a negative in the shot. She really hit the mark.
What she has is something which is new, which is modern. She's fresh, she's crisp, she's sharp, she's smart.
There you go. Sinead.
I haven't been a great fan of her and when I see it in front of her, but she always surprises me with her pictures.
Okay, Madam Zen, I'm gonna give you Tara.
Oh, God, she looks like a drag queen in this shot.
She couldn't concentrate. In this shot, I don't think there was even one point, or more than 2 frames anyway, where she was consistent without stopping and being distracted.
They're
She's
not.
slipping.
Yeah.
Tia, Miss Chatterbox. Beautiful girl, unusual bird-like qualities. Personally, she's not the kind of face that I'm particularly interested in.
Fashion magazine said that Tia looks better in real life, and they didn't like her portfolio.
Where we're looking for people that make you stop and go, oh, I never really thought about beauty like that before.
So it's out of these 2.
Between these 2, then get rid of her.
That's just not right.
Well, somebody's got to go, Sweet Pea.
Yeah, why can't this one go?
Because
Well,
she
how
got...
can you
was
kick
not
a girl
improved.
like that out? How can you? Doesn't she have the elements of a model? She can go. Yeah.
Can I have a look at both girls again, please?
Well, after much debate, it looks like we've reached our decision. I started with this competition on such a high. This evening, I'm just left wanting more. I think all the judges are left wanting more. It's not just about a pretty picture. It's not just about being able to walk a runway. A true top model commands the presence of a room, and she knows how to be that role model. First name I'm gonna call someone who's never really been on top of this heap. Rebecca. Rebecca, you did your job well. This photo is magical, and the client would be proud. Congratulations, you're still in the running towards becoming Canada's next top model.
Thank you.
Sinead. Who's this girl? She's dynamic. She's someone you want to know. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming Canada's next top model. Next name I'm gonna call. Cori. You look shocked. Why?
I don't know. I didn't really present myself well at Speak, and I couldn't control the tears.
Well, the judges disagree. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming Canada's next top model.
Thank you.
Will Tia and Tara please step forward? Interesting that you two will be standing here. Actually, I never expected this. Tia, you walk into this room and you capture the judge's attention. There's something about you that truly makes us say, wow. But why is it that the camera lens doesn't capture it? Tara, you have all the physical attributes a top model should have, and you've got the walk. But you walk into the room and we're not sure you can be someone's muse. And the two of you are the cause of much debate amongst the judges. And this is not a decision that came very easily at all. The fact is, it had to be made. You have one more chance to show us who you are. This is not a free pass, ladies, because there's only room for one top model. Congratulations. You're both in the running towards becoming Canada's top model. All right. Show us next week, girls. All right? I know y'all want to go party. Get out of here. Go. You got one more week, ladies.
It sucks for me because it's a competition. Of course, I want someone to go home.
I would have liked for either of them to go home because they're my competition.
You better run, really, before we change our minds. That's right.
Next week, it's going to be insane. It's going to be hair flying and yelling and flipping of shit. It's going to be dramatic.